everyone! Today we're going to make some winter decorations that you can enjoy all winter long while you're in the house and keeping warm. First, we're going to start out with some cinnamon ornaments. You're going to need a cup of ground cinnamon. You can get this cinnamon at the dollar store, at a Walmart type store, for $1 for the bottle. The cup ended up being about 1.5 of the bottles. You need 3/4 of a cup of applesauce, 2 tablespoons of white glue, and a tablespoon of ground nutmeg or cloves. I used cloves. First, we're going to put the cloves into the bowl with the cinnamon. We'll mix that up a little bit. We're going to put in the applesauce. I already had this pre-measured out so we can get this started. And then the glue. Now don't eat this. These ornaments are going to air dry and it'll take about 24 to 36 hours and they'll dry and then you can tie a ribbon on them to hang them. So we're going to mix this up. It's going to make a dough. Oops, I just got a lot of it on the table here. Some of these require you to bake them. This recipe, you don't have to bake them. They'll air dry, but they do take a little longer. It smells really good. It's all these freshly ground spices. See how it's coming together as a dough? Keep mixing until you get that all together. To gather it into a ball. Okay. I'm going to use the piece of wax paper to roll the dough on so that it just stays nice and smooth. Make it into a big clump. Kind of pat it into a round shape. Put another piece of wax paper on top of it. And we're going to roll this to about 1/4 inch thick. If you don't have a rolling pin, you can use a smooth bottle that has water or soda in it, and that works nice. Make sure it's smooth and doesn't have shapes on it because that'll make a funny print on your dough. Okay, we're going to peel the paper off. Make sure you have a tray ready, a cookie tray ready with some wax paper. And you're just going to cut out shapes. Oops, this one didn't work very well. Let's try a smaller one. How about a heart? Let's do that. Okay, So we have a heart. We're going to put that there. A star. Let's cut out a couple of these stars. These stars would be nice if you made a bunch of them and then you could string them with ribbon and use them as a garland. This dough is a little crumbly, so you might want to keep a more solid shape like a star or a heart and not get fancy using a gingerbread cutter because the legs sometimes will break off. The hearts look good. Let's see, we could fit one more here. It smells really good. Okay, then you're going to take a skewer and poke a hole. Make sure that the hole is big enough so that when this dries, it'll shrink a little and you can put your string or ribbon through there. Oops. There you have it. With the leftover dough, you can roll it up in a ball and then roll it out and cut out more until you're done with your ornament shapes. It's quick and easy and it smells great. Hi everyone, welcome back. Next we're going to make a candy cane reindeer. You may have seen one before, but we're going to have a little bit more fun with this and try to snazz them up a little bit. First, you're going to need some candy canes, some Jiggle Eyes, Pompon, and a pipe cleaner, and a hot glue gun. The littler kids, you're going to need help from a parent or an older sibling or guardian to help you do that. And this is all you do. We're going to fold the pipe cleaner in half. Then you loop it through the candy cane and twist it. These are going to be the antlers. I'm going to put a little dab of glue right here to hold the antlers in the right spot. Now, you're going to twist it however you want your antlers to be. Zigzag, you can make a spiral twisting it around a pencil. I'm using brown, and we're going to make a Rudolph reindeer, but you don't have to use the same colors. Use whatever you happen to have on hand. If you don't have Jiggle Eyes or a pom-pom for the nose, you can draw a circle and make eyes and a nose out of it and glue those down. Next, we're going to just take the glue gun and put a big daub of glue on it here and take one of the pom-poms. Just put it on the end so it's Rudolph's red nose. And we're going to put some glue here. And put the eyes. However you want to do them. You can make them look silly. You can put them straight on. Be careful because that glue's pretty hot. And that is how you make a Rudolph candy cane. And if you want to do something different, you can use a tan one with a pink nose. this up. You can get sparkly tan one with a brown nose, another one with blue, pink, brown. So you can make a whole bunch of them, and then you can hang them on your tree or put them in a glass and have a nice little centerpiece. That's a really quick, fun one to do. Hi everyone, welcome back. Next we're going to make some marbleized ornaments. What you're going to need is a tub of water. Get something old that doesn't matter if it gets ruined. We're going to get some clear or plain white or cream colored balls, and then different colors of fingernail polish. You want to have some toothpicks to swirl the polish around, and also have some newspaper that we'll clean the water with. Do not pour this water down the drain. What we'll do is I'll show you how to clean the water, and that way the polish will be off of it and it'll be safe to pour. You can pour it down the toilet or on the grass out in your yard. So let's get started. What we're going to do is pick a couple colors of fingernail polish. So we'll shake it up real good. And I thought it'd be neat to make one that looks like a peppermint candy. So I'm going to we're going to just drip the polish in here, and it'll make a neat swirl pattern. Then I'm going to put some red in here. Littler kids, you're going to need some help with this. What we'll now do is just take a toothpick and swirl it around to get some neat designs in there. Then we're going to take one of the balls and hold it like this, and then you just dip it down in, making sure as you move it through the polish, and this is how it turns out. There's enough in here and then what we'll do is we're going to put them on a tray that has some wax paper on it. Let's make one with the red and white on the cream colored ball. And as you see, it sticks to the ball. Here's this one. We'll put that to dry too. And then it makes a stringy mess. So then what we're going to do is we're going to take this newspaper scrap and we're going to skim it across the top of the tub of water, and it will clear up all of the fingernail polish, and then you can make another one. So let's see. I have some turquoise blue. Let's make a pastel one. We'll make I can't open that one. How about the purple? Put some purple in there. I bought my fingernail polish at everything is a dollar store, so it is cheaper and it works just as well. Don't use your mom's good fingernail polish or she'll get mad. Pink and purple. a little bit of green. Okay. Get a fresh toothpick and swirl that around to get, don't mix it. You want to keep the colors in a swirl. So just run that through there. Then we're going to dip this one in. See how pretty that looks? It's pink and purple and green. Let's do one of the beige ones in that. Let's see what it looks like. There you go. All right, now let's get another piece of this newspaper. Skim off the fingernail polish and we can make one more. So let's make this one kind of a Christmassy one. Let's make it green and white. Maybe a little more green. These will probably take about an hour to dry, and then you just put a hook on them and you can hang them on your tree, or you can hang them around on the edge of a mantle or something. Okay, this is our last one. Let's see what it's gonna do. There you go, a swirly, marbly green one. Just that quick, we made 5 ornaments that look really fancy and like we took a long time, but it only took a few minutes. Make sure you do this in a room where you have a door open and that kind of thing, because it is pretty strong in smell. Don't forget to clean out your water with the newspaper before you spill it down this drain. And there you have it, a really quick, neat, marbleized ornament. Hi everyone, welcome back for one last time. Now we're going to make some ornaments or little tiny snowmen from corks, used corks. So what you're going to need is you're going to get together some old corks, some craft paint. You're going to need white, black, and orange. Some paintbrushes, a little tub for water, paper towel to rinse your brush and dab it on, a hot glue gun, and if you want, you can get some scrap felt and pom-poms and a pipe cleaner to make a set of earmuffs. Or you can keep it simple and just have the snowman. So let's get going. What we're going to do first is we're going to paint the cork. So you're going to just get some white craft paint and paint your cork completely white, and I had to paint mine 2 coats to get it covered enough. So I'm just gonna cover that. Paint the top and bottom once the one side is dry, turn it over. And paint the other side. Rinse your brush out. Make sure you get it clean so it doesn't dry and ruin your brush. Now these already did, so the paint is pretty much dry. Now it's going to depend on what kind of cork you're using, how long it takes to dry, and also how many coats of paint you're going to need. So I'm just going to take the cork and draw a real quick carrot nose. Rinse that off. Get some black. Do a real simple black dot eye. And then the coal mouth, depending on how big you want to make it. Then you're going to make some coal buttons down the front. And they don't have to be perfect. Here's this guy. So we're going to put him to dry. And the one that I already have ready, we're going to decorate with the, I'm going to make him have earmuffs. So what you're going to do is get a piece of pipe cleaner and cut it so that it fits over so it looks like his head is there. Let's get some hot glue. I'm going to put the hot glue on the inside of the earmuff. On both sides. So just stick that there. It looks like it has a headband. I'm gonna let that sit for a minute. Then we're gonna get some pom-poms. That's too big. We'll use these light blue ones. So we're just gonna put a little glue on the one spot of the pom-pom and glue it here like it's the earmuff. Then get another one. You can use whatever kind you have, or you don't. If you don't have any, you don't need to even put it on. So you can leave them like that, or you can put a scarf on him. So let's see what it's gonna look like with a scarf. So just get your scissors and just cut a strip of felt, and in the middle of the felt we're gonna just put a little glue. Now kids who are littler, you're gonna need your parents or an older sibling to help you with the glue gun. So we're going to lay the snowman in the middle. Put a little bit of glue here and a little bit of glue here, and we're going to crisscross it so it looks like his scarf is wrapped around him to keep him warm. And if your felt is too long, just trim it so it's even on both sides. And if you want, you can cut a little fringe on the ends of your scarf. And there you have it, your little snowman cork ornament. These would be cute hung on a string of ribbon across your mantle, or you could just set them around like little decorations. And if you look at your cork and you see other things in it besides a snowman, you can make some things using different colored paints. You can make a reindeer, a Santa, an elf. Use your imagination. Make some with headbands, earmuffs, scarves, some plain, and have a whole village of little snow people. Thanks for joining me and the Bottle Works for this winter holiday crafting time. And we hope to see you soon at the Bottle Works sometime in the spring. Come down for a visit to shop and to come to class. See you later. Thanks for joining me. Have fun crafting.